Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be using my Prima Tropicals Dupe Palette to paint some stuff that's on my desk. I haven't been painting much because I've been participating in Sketchy's 30 Faces for 30 Days challenge. So I wanted to just do something quick and easy. I'm using Dynasty's Faux Squirrel Dagger in a 3/8 inch size for the first 3 minutes. And then I got irritated because I'm not used to using a dagger, and I switched back to my trusty silver black velvet brushes. And as usual, I will put links to everything I'm using, including my paints and brushes and notebook and everything, in the description box down below. So for this edition of Stuff on My Desk, I will be painting the paintbrush that I'm painting with. It's very meta. I'm also painting the tin that I'm keeping my Prima Tropical set in. A pencil sharpener, 2 tubes of M-gram paint, my Samson Meteor microphone, which I use to record my voiceovers, and a micrometer. The micrometer is pretty old and a little finicky, but I've been using it to take measurements for 3D printing things like watercolor palettes. So it's been sitting on my desk and I decided to paint it. As I mentioned previously with my other Prima Tropicals videos, I did end up swapping out the darker Prussian blue for an ultramarine blue, and that's so that I could mix grays that were appropriate for shadows. With the Prussian blue, I found that they leaned a little bit too green for my taste. The ultramarine blue mixed with the Daniel Smith Burnt Sienna makes a really nice gray. So that's, and you can get it close to a black, which you'll see later on the outside of the tin. I just felt like I needed something more versatile than the Prussian blue. I love Prussian blue, but it just wasn't going to fit in with the way that I use this palette. Sometimes when I'm really busy and I really want to paint, but I don't have the time or mental energy to dedicate to painting something really complicated or long-term like a portrait, I'll just grab random things around my desk and sketch them out and paint them, just to have the feeling of working with my paints and being artistic and creative without the intense commitment of something like a portrait. So with that, I will leave you to watch the painting, and I will get back to you at the end because I went back and did some extra bits after I stopped filming. So I'll tell you what I did at the end. After I let those paint splatters dry, I went back and added more paint in the paint mixing wells, and I also added some drop shadows after I finished recording because I just felt like the items needed to be grounded on the page a little bit. So here's the tour of the final artwork, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and leave a comment to let me know you watched to the end. And I sure do hope you'll keep your eyes open for upcoming videos where I dupe the other Prima palettes.